Hi, I'm John, the Twisted Cuber. Today I'm going to show you how to solve the Master Kilominx. Before we get started, I hope you hit the like, subscribe, and notification buttons. Let's begin. The Master Kilominx is a 4x4 Megaminx puzzle. You should know how to solve a 4x4 cube and a Megaminx before trying to solve this puzzle. If you don't know how to solve them, I've placed links to my tutorials on them in the description below. Okay, it's time to scramble this up. Alright, the puzzle is now scrambled. This puzzle solves much the same way as a 4x4 cube, including using the reduction method to reduce it to a Megaminx. Now I'm going to do things a bit differently for this video. I'm assuming that you know how to solve a Megaminx, so I won't be going over that part of the solve. I will, however, show you how to build the centers, the first 5 edges, which will give you an understanding on how to build them, and the last 5 edges, where I will show you examples on how to solve the last 2 and last 3 edges simultaneously. Finally, I will go over how to solve the last layer edge parity. Okay, let's continue. Like the 4x4, the Megaminx does not have fixed centers. You can start at any point, but once you start, you'll need to build the centers in a specific order or the puzzle will not solve. I will mention the color of each center as I go, and I will also place a complete list on how the centers go in the description below. Now, let's start building the centers, beginning with the white center. So I'm just going to take a look around, and we'll just start in one of these 2 spots here. So what I'm going to be doing to build each of the centers is I'm going to be building a 1x2 bar, which I will demonstrate now. There we go, we have our first 1x2 bar. The next step is I'm going to be placing a white piece either here or here. I'm going to be doing that like so. And at this point I would suggest and recommend that you just start doing the, just having your pieces, get them out of the way and just reverse what you did. So this way, as you go along, you're going to have instances where if you don't do that, you will definitely be messing up the work you've already done. So you have our first 3 centers pieces done, and we need to do one more 1x2 bar. So we look around the puzzle and find the other white pieces. We have one right here. Just turn that like that so I don't lose track of where it is. And let's see, where's the other one hiding? Not there. Right there. Okay, perfect. Alright, so bring this up like so. And then we will bring that piece up here, like so. Get that out of the way, bring that back down so you're not messing anything up. And let's see. Okay, so it's right there. So I'm just going to bring it now. In this case, this is below where the pieces you've solved are. So you can turn that and not worry about messing anything up. So we have our pieces here. I'm going to move this over like so. Line these up. And then we're going to bring that up. Get that out of the way. And when you bring the other back down, you'll have your last 2 pieces placed. And your white center is now built. Next, we're going to be doing the red center. The red center can basically be below any part of the white, and once you do that, then everything's going to go around that. So let's see what we have, and I'm going to start here. And we have one red piece here already, and another one here, so I'm just going to bring that up like so. Bring this up, and then that's in line as you can see, and we'll just bring that up. Bring that over and bring that back. Again, right now there's nothing in the way, nothing's going to get messed up, but as you continue doing it, you definitely will, so you have to be mindful of that going forward. Okay, so I'm going to bring this piece over like so, and I'm going to move that over so we have a space here. Bring this up, get that out of the way, bring it down. And we have our first 3 pieces of the red, and now we need to build the next 1x2 red bar. So we need to find the 2 red pieces, we have them right here. So it's going to bring this up like so, bring this up here. So this way you can just bring this up, get that out of the way, bring it down, and red is all the way over there. So it's all in the line, so you can just go right there. So what we're going to do is bring this over like so. And since that's here, just going to bring this over. It's going to go 2 spaces, so it's going to be 1, 2. Get that out of the way, and then bring it back 1, 2. So this way this gets built and you're not impacting anything. And we now have our red center built. Now we're going to build the blue center, and not the light blue but the regular blue. So I'm going to do is I'm going to just see quickly if I can find another blue piece. Not immediately, so that's okay. So what we're simply going to do is, just to get started, so you don't lose track of where you need to be, bring that over, get that out of the way, bring it back. This is where that needs to go, so therefore we don't mess anything up. Okay, we have two blue pieces here, so we'll get our first three done very quickly. Okay, bring that up, bring that over, bring that down. This way we're not messing up anything. And we have our third piece here. And same thing, bring that up, get out of the way, bring it down. Have our three. Now we need to get the last 1x2 bar. And that's easy enough. Just bring it up like so. Bring that up, get out of the way, bring it down. Now we have that ready to go. And that has to go over 2 slots. So just going to be going up like this. Get that out of the way and bring this back too, and we have our blue center done. Next we're going to be doing the yellow center, and find where we have our yellow pieces. We have one right here. So again, just bring that over and bring that back, so this way we have it in our correct spot. If you're not careful, not keeping an eye on where things go, you can build your center in the wrong spot. As we get further along, if you end up finding out that you have centers that you have placed incorrectly, that basically just have some that are reversed or across from each other, I placed a tutorial on how to fix incorrectly placed centers in the description below. Now let's see, where's my next yellow? I have one right here. So I'm just going to bring that up here, get that out of the way, and bring that down. Okay, bring that up. And we're going to line it up with this one. Thing about these type of puzzles is you've got a lot of pieces, so sometimes they'll get slightly out of alignment and can jam up a little bit briefly. Okay, I'm going to bring that piece up, bring that over, bring it down, and we have our 1x2 bar. Now look for the third piece, and we have one right here. And just going to bring that below, get that out of the way, bring it back, and that's ready to be placed. Now it's ready to be placed. Bring that up, excuse me, bring that out of the way, bring it down, and we have 3 of the 5. So now we need to do the second 1x2 yellow bar. So we got to find the pieces. We have one yellow here, one yellow there, so that's perfect. Bring it up, over, back, and now need to see where it needs to go. And these are below where your pieces are currently being built, so you can move that and it's not going to impact anything. I'll just double check and we're all set. And bring this over so it's ready to be placed, and it's lined up. And then we're just going to bring this up, bring this over. Whoops, my mistake. Yes, actually no, I'm right the first time. And then bring it back, and the yellow center is complete. Okay, next we're going to be doing the purple center. And we already have one piece placed. We have another one right here. So I'm just going to bring it up like so. Got the one right here. It's going to be going there. It's going up. Bring that over and bring that back. We have a third piece here, so we can get our third piece in. So just get that in like so. Get that out of the way. Bring it back. And we have 3 of the 5 built. Get our 1x2 bar built. As soon as we find our 2 pieces, we have one right here and one right there. So that works well. Bring that over, so that's lined up to go here. Bring that up, bring that over, and bring that back down. And it's now ready to be placed. So it's going to line it up like here. It's going to end up going up here. Bring that over so it's in line. And going to be again doing 2 spaces over, 2 whole faces over. 1, 2. Get that out of the way. Bring it back 2. And the purple center is now placed. Next we have green, and we have a green piece here, so just position these so they can be placed. Have our green up here, got our green there, gonna bring that up, get that out of the way, and bring it down. Alright, let's look for some other green pieces. and we have one right here, and I'm just going to simply bring that up, get out of the way, bring it back. So this way we have it ready to be placed. Get that over, and it's now lined up. Bring that up, get that out of the way, bring that back down. And now we just need to get our last 1x2 bar for this one. Alright, and we got it lined up to go here. Bring that up, get it out of the way, bring it down. And let's see, where's the green going? Alright, so this is, it's going to go up, but it's going to interfere with this, so you just have to be mindful of that. So you're just going to bring that up a couple, get that out of the way, and bring that back a couple. So this way we're not messing up the purple center. Alright, we have that ready to go. I'm going to bring that up like so. And, excuse me, we're then going to bring that up, get that out of the way, and bring that down. And we have our green center built. And you now have half of the centers built and solved. Now we will build the tan center. The tan center is going to be located diagonally to the left of the red center. And we already have a tan piece here, so we're going to continue where we left off. Going to bring that so it's in a position to be placed. Bring this over like so. So that's lined up to go here. Bring that up, get that out of the way, and bring it down. And we have that done. We have our third piece here. It's now ready to be placed. Bring it up, get that out of the way, and bring it down. So we have 3 of the 5. And it can throw you off a little bit in terms of how they go. You just have to, for the reference, just look for the white. Here's your red, and diagonally to the left is the tan. And let's see, we have one of the 2 tan pieces here, and the other one's there. So I'm just going to get that set up. Bring that up, get that out of the way, bring it down. And let's see, it's going to go up here. Okay, so this way you can just literally just bring it up like this. Again, it's going to be going up 2. So bring that up 2, get that out of the way, bring it down, and the tan edge is now complete. Okay. So next we're going to be doing the pink center. It's going to go right here. And we have one piece here, and we have another piece ready to go. So just bring it up, get that out of the way, and bring it down. We have our first 2 done. We have our third piece here. Do the same thing, bring it up, out of the way, and back down. And let's see, the other 2 pieces are right here, so we're just going to let's bring this one up, get out of the way, bring it down, and set that up so I can place the other one with it. Bring that up, excuse me, bring that around, and bring that back. So that's ready to be placed. It's already in line to go, so we don't have to do anything. Bring that up, get that out of the way, bring it down, and our pink center is now done. Okay, next we're going to go, I'm just making sure I've got these correct. Sometimes they can get a little confusing, so I'm just making sure. Yes, pink is there, so we have this one here, and this one is going to be the light green center, light green. So move that piece over like so, bring this up, get that out of the way, bring it down, and we already have our second 1x2 bar done, so just leave that there for the moment. We have our third piece right here, and as we go further along, you're going to find the pieces are going to be either have been put together or they're going to be in close proximity because you're starting to run out of centers. And I'm just going to bring this up, get that out of the way, bring it down, and that one's finished. Then we have our final 1x2 bar for this, and just going to bring that, once we straighten the pieces out, bring it up, get those out of the way, bring that back, and our light green center is now done. So got that there. We have the next one here, which is going to be orange. So we have our orange center here, and we have one piece already there, so we have another one here. Just going to bring that up, get that out of the way, and bring that down. Have our third piece here, already ready to go. Just bring that up, get that out of the way, and bring that down. So we have 3 of the 5. Let's see, we have the other two orange pieces are here. They're just simply not assembled. So what I'm going to do is position the puzzle like this, and I'm going to actually bring this down so I can just get it so I can put it together. Just turn that like this, bring that up, out of the way and then down. Then we'll turn the puzzle around, and as you can see, it's already lined up to go. Bring that up, get that out of the way, bring that down, and our orange center is now complete. So now what we have left is the light blue center, which is going to go here, and the gray, which is going to go here, which is the opposite of white. So basically we have a lot of pieces we need to put into place. So what we're going to do here is, we already have our one, so I'm just going to bring this up, get that out of the way, and bring that down. And we just have one more move we need to do, and then our centers will be done, which is basically this, bring it up here. It's already lined up. Bring this over like so, bring that down, or bring that over, sorry, and bring that back down. Because once you finish one edge, when it comes to these two, you will also solve the other. As you can see, all the centers are now built. Alright, next we will build the edges. They are built in much the same way as they are on a 4x4 cube. While the cube has 12 edges to build, the Master Kilominx has 30. As previously mentioned, I will be building the first 5 and the last 5 in this video. Let's begin. You can start anywhere you want on the puzzle, it doesn't matter. Just look around and find 2 pieces to match up. So let's take a look here. And the odds are you will probably find something to match up before I will. In this case I do have a pair. We have yellow and purple. And the way you want them, which it's already in this configuration, which is convenient, is you want one on the top and one on the bottom like this. I know these pieces are a bit small. I will do my best to make them as visible as possible while I am doing this. Alright, so basically what we're going to be doing is going to be bringing this one over like so. And this is the only way you can bring it over with the horizontal slice move. This one is not going to be movable just because of how the puzzle's cut. So we have that built like so. And like a 4x4, just going to bring that up, get that out of the way, and bring this back down with a unsolved edge, and then undo the slice move. And we have our first edge built. And I'm going to be putting them all on the pink layer here, so this way I can keep track of what I have. And let's see, what do we have next? We have green and purple. So again, we're going to want one on the bottom, which we have, and we have one on the top here. So I'm just going to bring it over and bring it down. And again, it's going to be green and purple, and this is where they are. And I'm going to bring that over, like so, with a horizontal slice move, match that up. And we're going to bring this up, get that out of the way, bring an unbuilt edge over, bring that down, and undo the slice move. And we now have 2 edges done. So let's take a look around. See what we can find here. I have red and green. I thought I saw another one previously, so I want to see if I can find it. And that's red and green. And that does not look like to be the case at the moment, so we'll just keep looking around. I'm just going to do that just to keep track of where I am and see what we find. Okay, we have... Now it's white and purple. Okay. Purple and orange here. See if that's not the same one I had earlier. Okay, good. Alright, so I'm going to do purple and orange. So I'm going to bring that up. So we have... Both of these are now on the top, as you can see. Now we want one on the top, we want one on the bottom. There are 2 ways that you can fix this, and one way is just simply to bring this up, bring this around like so, and now it's on the bottom, bring it down, and it's now lined up like this. The other method that you have would be where you have it on top here, you just simply bring this over. Just going to, like so, move this over like so, and then bring it around like this. And that flips it like this. It's now on the bottom portion of this, and you just bring that back down. And I'm going to find the built edge that I just moved out of the way, so I'm just going to bring that back. Okay. So we have our purple and orange on top, purple and orange on the bottom. Going to move that over there to build it with the horizontal slice move. We are then going to bring this up. Just going to bring that over like so. Bring this up, get that out of the way, put an unbuilt edge in, bring that back, undo the slice move, and that edge is built. So let's find another one. Let's see. And just do that so I know where I am. And again, you'll probably find it before I do. Tan and green. I thought I saw tan and green earlier. Might have been tan and red though. I know I have this here that I did not build, so I'm ignoring that. I consider that not to be part of the equation here. Okay, I found pink and light green. So I just have to bring those up. Okay. Just get that out of the way. Right, so I'm just going to bring this. I'm just going to build it here, and then I'll bring it up. So again, I think I brought the wrong piece up. Okay, it's easy enough to fix. Okay. One of them is here, and one is there. I thought I'd move this further up, I did not. Okay. So we have our light green and pink, light green and pink. So they're the way they need to be. From a horizontal slice move, build the edge, bring it up, get that out of the way, bring that down, a unbuilt edge, undo the slice move. Once it decides to cooperate, there we go. And that edge is built. And I'm going to bring that one up to the pink face here. Which is not that. Where did I get that? Pink face. Right there. Okay. So I have 3 down, 2 to go. All right, let's find another one. White and purple. White and purple is there, and white and purple is there. So we have them where they need to be. Bring that over so it's built with a horizontal slice move. And I'm going to bring that up. Bring an unbuilt edge into place there. Bring that back. Undo the slice move. And we now have 4 of the 5. I think the white and green move. Nope, I take that back. We have the 5 out of 5. Excellent. I'm going to do one more just to demonstrate that further, but we do have our first 5. I'm just going to do one more to see what I can find. White and blue and white and blue. So I'll just use that. So bring that up. Get that up like so. Bring that back. So we have a white and blue here and here. So we're going to build our edge with a horizontal slice move, bring that up, put an unbuilt edge in, bring that down, undo the slice move, and we have our 5 edges plus 1. Okay, we're down to our last 5 edges. We're going to work on the first 2 as normal. So we're going to pick one to do, and I think I'm going to do light blue and purple. Okay, got one here. Find the other one's right there. Okay, so I'm going to bring this down on the bottom like this, and bring this one over on the top. So we have our light blue and purple here, light blue and purple there. Build that with a horizontal slice move. Bring that up, bring this over, bring it down, undo the slice move, and we have that edge built right there. Okay, let's take another look, see what other one we want to build here. And let's see, just seeing if either of these are convenient where I can just simply use them, and they are not, so I'll just simply find one of the others. I'm going to use this one instead. Let's see, so got tan and pink, so I'm just going to simply bring that over like so, and bring it down. So we have those diagonal, we have our tan and pink, tan and pink. Okay, so we're going to build out of the horizontal slice move, bring that up, put an unbuilt edge in, bring that back, undo the slice move, and that edge has been built. Now let's get our other edges. I just want to have them accounted for. We have one there, and we have two there. So at the moment we're either going to have one or two edges left. And I'm just checking here. We have gray, light blue, and tan and green. So I believe the other one got built by while I was doing the others. So what we're going to be doing is going to be doing the last two edges here. So what we're going to be doing is, unlike normal, where you would have them on the top and the bottom, we need to actually have them across from each other. So here we go, they're across from each other, and what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing our usual horizontal slice move, and at this point we'll be performing this algorithm. And what this algorithm is going to do is it's going to flip these two edges. R, F prime, U, R prime, F. Undo our slice moves, and our last two edges are now built. Here we have our last three edges. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be building the light blue and purple. That's already lined up and ready to go. We're going to, if it's not there already, place the third edge on the right like this. And what you're going to be doing is you're going to be checking to make sure that the piece that matches the bottom here, which is gray and light blue, is on top. If it is on top, then you're good to go. If not, you're going to be doing what I showed you earlier in terms of repositioning the edge piece so it can either go on the pieces on the top or on the bottom, which is basically you're just doing your right turn here, turning it this way, and then bringing it back over, and that'll flip the piece. If you want a more detailed description of this, you can check my tutorial out on this. I've placed a description below in terms of doing the last three edges simultaneously. Okay, so going to do our horizontal slice move to build the edge. Going to bring that up, bring that edge over, bring it down, undo our slice move, and these two edges are built, and this edge is built. So we've done our last three edges simultaneously. Alright, the Megaminx solve is nearly done. We've permuted the last layer edges, and as you can see, we have three edges that are correctly permuted, and two that are not. These are flipped. This is the last layer edge parity, and when you encounter this, you can have it in one of two cases. Where the two edges are adjacent, like they are here, or they can be across from each other. To solve the parity, we need to have them across from each other. To make this happen, what we need to do is turn the puzzle like this, so the correct edges are at 6 o'clock, 8 o'clock, and 10 o'clock. And we're going to be performing this algorithm to permute the edges and allow us to get two that are across from each other. Now when we finish, we are not necessarily going to have the same two edges that are in parity, but we will have two edges that are in parity. R, U, R prime, U, R, U prime 2, R prime. And let's take a look at the puzzle. We have two here that are correct, one more correct, and these two now are flipped and they're across from each other. So we have the case that we need to be able to fix the parity. So we're going to hold it so they're going along the line to the right here, and we're going to be performing this algorithm. Now the lowercase r, which I'm going to just call r when I'm going over the algorithm, is the second layer going clockwise or counterclockwise. R, U2, R prime, U, R, U2, R prime 2, U2, R, U, R prime, U2, R. And let's take a look. And all of our edges are correctly permuted. The parity is now gone. And from here, I'm going to continue just finishing the Megaminx solve. I know I said I wasn't going to do any of it except for the parity, but since I'm here, I might as well just do the corners and finish the solve. So let's just take a look, see what we have, and we have one corner that is correctly permuted. So we're going to place it like this and perform this algorithm. L prime, U, R, U prime, L, U, R prime, U prime. And let's take a look what we have. And let's see, we have one, and we have one right here. So we have them to the two corners that are away from each other. So we're going to have one here, and we're going to be performing this algorithm. May have to perform it twice to complete the permutation. R, L prime, U, R, U prime, L, U, R prime, U prime, R prime. And let's see what we have. This corner is correct, this corner is correct, this corner is correct, this corner is correct, this corner is correct. So the corners are all good. And now finally we will do the orientation of the corners. R prime, D prime, R, D, R prime, D prime, R, D, R prime, D prime, R, D, R prime, D prime, R, D. Bring the next one over, continue and repeat the algorithm. R prime, D prime, R, D, R prime, D prime, R, D. Next corner. R prime, D prime, R, D, R prime, D prime, R, D, R prime, D prime, R, D, R prime, D prime, R, D. Last corner. R prime, D prime, R, D, R prime, D prime, R, D. Rotate this. And the Master Kilominx is solved. And there you have it, a tutorial on how to solve the Master Kilominx. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you found this video helpful. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comment section below. Until next time, have a great day.